Welcome to the What's Going On podcast.
What's going on?
Please note that the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the host and guest and do not reflect those of our sponsors. This show is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice.
Take that.
Listener discretion is advised.
Yo, this is Ninja,
And this is XP Early Bird.
and this is
And What's Going On podcast?
What's Going On podcast is here for you and your friends and your family.
Yeah, we got some stuff going on today.
Yeah. So, just real quick, I want to get out the way. Like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I know we always save that part for the end, but I wanted to get it out the way because I always forget at the end. So, yeah. And today we have an interesting pod. We're talking about Alien versus Captain America, right? I
Yep.
think you said.
Yep.
Gilbert
Gilbert Arenas.
Arenas and
Yep.
some PlayStation 5 stuff. And if we have and Fantastic Four, which I'll try my best not to spoil because Earl hasn't seen it yet.
We're going today.
He's going today.
as soon as this pod is over.
All right,
I
nice.
wanna go see it.
All right, good.
Yep.
Who you going? You going by yourself or you taking
Oh yeah, I always go by myself, man. So that way I can really watch the movie
Yeah.
and
That's interesting.
I can sit through the credits.
That's interesting. I never been to the movies by myself.
For real?
Like I know a lot of people who go. Like I remember I think Matt used to go all the time by himself. I'll be like, yo, he's like, yo, like he'll be like, yo, you want to go to the movies today? I'm like, nah, I got to do something. He's like, all right, fuck it, I'll go by myself. I'm like, who goes to the movies by themselves? And he's like, bro, it's the best time to go. Go by yourself, man. You bring somebody with you. They just want something. You just go by yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking to
Yeah.
you. You can watch them. So I never been to the movies by myself. And I don't think I want to go by myself. Maybe I would. I don't know. But like, it just feels weird. I've always went with somebody.
Well, I will say this: if a movie comes out that you really, really want to see, and you looking for a way to just relax and just like be like with your thoughts and everything, whatever. Yeah, a movie experience by yourself is definitely the way to go because you can spend as so like if you go with somebody, it's like you kind of you don't want to spend too much money, right? But if you go by yourself, you pay for your ticket, you pay for all the food you want, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of splurge on yourself a little bit versus okay, well I want nachos and I want M&Ms, but that shit's gonna be mad expensive. So let me just get the nachos and what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? So but it's like now you by yourself, so I can get the nachos and I get the M&Ms and let me get the large drink too. So it's cool, man. It's cool. It's a real cool experience, bro. And I promise you, bro. I don't. Well, you say you might feel weird, but I don't feel weird. I feel very, very relaxed, and I can really watch the movie and pay attention to what's going on, especially with the Marvel movies because
because there's so much shit going on.
Yeah, and they're so like the stories are so intertwined. So you have to watch Iron Man to understand what goes on in Captain America, and you have to watch Captain America to understand what's going on in Thor. So when I watch those movies, like I'm really trying to watch it and pay attention, but then you got somebody trying to talk to you. Oh, that was cool. Did you see that?
Yeah, you might miss something.
Yeah, so yeah, it's cool, bro.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Funny because when I go, like for instance, Jess knows I like all the Marvel stuff and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So she took me to go see Fantastic Four. Actually, she surprised me with a dinner and then a movie. So it was just us. Which I don't mind going with Jess because she's not like I don't know, man. Like it's gonna sound, it's gonna sound cheesy, like because obviously we're married, but like she doesn't bug me or like annoy me like some other girls might. You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't know the lore, so she'll have questions, of course, but like I don't mind answering her because I actually like talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So like if you didn't know, I love indulging in the conversation. Not at the movie, but like she'll ask me after or maybe before. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all actually love each other and enjoy each other's company. Like y'all not one of those couples where they got together because of a financial benefit or something like that.
Yeah.
Like y'all
yeah,
actually love each other, so
Yeah.
it's different.
So I guess that's probably why. Like if I, like for instance, if I was like dating and I went somewhere, I would probably feel like how you feel. Like yeah, like yo, can you shut the fuck up? But like I don't know. I guess because it's Jess and I love being around her. I don't mind. Like every once in a while, she'll ask me a question. I'll fuck with her. I'm like, nigga, just watch the movie. But then like she's like, but I don't know. I'm like, I'll just fuck with you. But I'll explain it. But yeah, it's never that. But like I said, I never went to the movies by myself. I should try it. I wouldn't be I would go to the movie. I probably say I feel weird, but I'd probably be fine. I'm just saying like I never went. It was always with friends or a girl or Jess or so I never I never experienced the movies by myself ever. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is kind of, now thinking in hindsight, it's probably kind of weird. I should have went to the movie at least once by myself to.
I wouldn't say it's weird. It's just like you just always had. This is whenever you had the opportunity to go, you have I always went with somebody.
I never not once, but like I want to go watch a movie and then go by myself. It's just recently, like I was telling Jess, I want to go watch. I think before Fantastic Four came out, they announced I'm like I'm gonna go watch that even if nobody wants to go with me. I'm like, but she always goes with me anyway, so it's never an issue. But yeah, I probably would go by myself, but I don't know because I never did because all the movies I like to watch, like either one of the kids want to go watch it with me or Jess wants to watch it with me because I just love movies. You know what I'm saying?
Now, well, I will say this. Now, if I had somebody who was just as into it as I was, I wouldn't mind going with them.
Yeah. No. I got you.
If you're one of those people that's I'll go because I ain't got nothing to do and you're not really paying attention to the movie.
Yeah.
And now you're talking through the movie because you're bored.
Like, it's funny you said that. I remember one time. I want to say it was. I forgot what movie it was, but I know the kids were a little older, and Jaden pissed Jessica off, and she just got out the car and left. I forgot what movie it was. I want to say it was one of the Marvel movies. Maybe it was a kids movie. I know that it was one of the more fun family movies. But Jaden did something and pissed Jessica off to the max, and she was like, "Fuck y'all, I'm out." And she got out the car right before we left the house, and I'm like. And I looked at Jaden and she's like, see what you do, you dumbassness. So I get out, I go back in the house. I'm like, yo, you coming or not? She goes, no, I'm not going. Fuck that. I'm not fuck Jaden and fuck this. I'm like, all right, cool. So that was the first time I've seen her like not like just walk out of it, like whatever. But yeah, that was funny. And I ended up going to the movies without her. Yeah, I went with the two doofies, but yeah, that was one of the one of the few times where she didn't go to the movies. So there was times where I went without her, like just with the kids, because she was not going. Like Star Wars, she's not going. I'll tell you right now,
I can see
she's
that.
not. Yeah. Anything Star Wars, she's not.
Yeah, that's
going.
That sounds like a good nap for her.
Yes, bro. I think she went to one movie I made her go to. I don't want to say made, but I asked and she went. And she fell asleep on this shit. I want to say it was Superman versus Batman.
Okay.
I was one of those, which I almost fell asleep on because it was so fucking trash. But it was one of those movies. It was probably a DC movie. I wouldn't be that.
So, speaking of DC movie, did you see Superman is out, right?
It is out. I did not see it. So I don't want to talk shit about it. I've heard mixed reviews.
Yeah, I heard mixed reviews. I heard it wasn't good.
I heard it wasn't good. I heard the characters in the movie were like on point, but I heard the movie script was just terrible. Terrible. So
you got good characters, but a bad story.
But a bad story. It's James Gunn, and a lot of people don't like James Gunn. So they're already on a bad foot. You know what I'm saying? Because James Gunn is that guy who bounces around and he just fucking up movies now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But yeah, I haven't watched it yet, so I don't want to say anything. But if it's a DC movie, I'm already kind of like.
I'll say this: the reason why I'm not super excited or care to see the movie because it's Superman. Like Superman's a boring hero to me.
I was saying that yesterday. I forgot who. I was talking to my one of the guys at work because I told him I saw the Fantastic movie and he said he was going to see it that day, so I didn't say anything. But he was like, "Oh, I saw the Superman movie the other day." I'm like, "Was it good?" He was like, you know what? It's just Superman is not the character that needs to be talked about. And he's not wrong. He's like, he's strong. He's this. He's that. It's just like, if you're a bad guy, would you go steal Metropolis? I'll go to Arkham, or I'll go to Gotham.
They do not know how to make Superman vulnerable, and that's why he's so boring. Like,
yeah, dude, he really is. Even the games suck because it's just like,
it's his Superman.
It's Superman.
If Superman goes into a burning building, he's Superman. The flames are not going to burn him. And then if the building falls, he's strong enough to hold it up. He can just use his super breath to put out the fire. So like, where's the thrill? Where's the
action?
Yeah, like what's the stuff that have you making like, oh shit, how you gonna survive this shit?
And I think that's what Marvel does good with their Titans and their big heroes that are strong villains. Yeah. They know how to dumb them down, but not make them look like they're not as strong.
There's some type of vulnerability, whether it's emotional, whether it's a physical weakness,
right.
It's an emotional weakness. Because like even as strong as Thanos was, he still had some vulnerabilities about it that they exploited. So
yeah, and not only that, but they exploited a lot of them because it's his love for is his love for death. You know what I'm saying, for the girl death is his love for balance in the universe. Is even though this is gonna sound sick, it's his love for his adopted kids that he thinks he's doing something good for them when he's not.
Right.
So like you see that. It's like Superman doesn't have any of that. It's always Lois Lane, and even when I was watching Superman and Lois, that one that recently just finished up on his 5th season and is done. I watched like the first 2 seasons and it's good, but it's like I'm almost knowing, even though I keep up with a lot of the Superman stuff, I almost know what's gonna go on next. You know what I'm saying? And then it being a television show, I'm like, okay, they don't have the budget for the big action scene, so a lot of the shit's like super cheesy. You know what I'm saying? Even though it looks okay, it's like, yo, we only have $1 million for one fight scene. What are we doing? Like you could tell they only have $1 million for one fight scene. So like 3 episodes, there's no fights because they have to save. They used all the money for that last boss fight at the end. It's just shit like that. So I don't know. It's to me, I just feel like DC doesn't do a good job with the movies because they just either trying to rush it or they just don't. I don't know. They don't care.
Bro,
I don't know.
With DC, it blows my mind because their animated movies are insane, bro. Like those things are so good, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, why is it so hard to adopt one of your animated series and just literally leave everything and
word
make
for
it
word, script for script, action for action?
Yeah, make it live. Like, make it live.
It's so weird, so weird.
I'm gonna assume, and I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I think animating is cheaper than live action, and I'm assuming because
I mean the special graphics.
They don't need to, like, even the anime. If you really look at it, the animated series are not visual. Like, they look good, but they're not like the best. You know what I'm saying? They're not like Disney or Pixar kind of vibe. It's just like, it's almost like, early, 2000, something animation. You
but
know
it
what
works.
That's what I'm saying. It works because you don't mind the animation if the story and everything else is good. Because there's some movies I even go back and I watch again. I'm like, man, this shit, it's a good story. Like Joker's, what was it? Joker's Laugh or whatever?
Killing Joke or something like that.
Joker's Last Laugh. I don't know, whatever that shit was.
Well, he made Batman laugh at the end.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, that was a good movie. It was really good. Even the one where he kills Robin, that shit was amazing. There's a bunch of them. Even Batman Ninja, that was weird, but it was really good. It worked. Like, it was crazy because I was like, yo, this just looks dumb. And then I watched it, I'm like, yo, this was really good.
And I like how they take it and they take chances with it because it's like a Batman movie where they're in London.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I forget what it is, but that was good too. Like the way they did it, it was dope, real dope.
I like the dimensions.
So why not take those writers, those directors, and have them do the live action movie?
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that. I think at this point Disney is having an issue with like the big bosses. I think that it's just a power struggle. It's not like
DC, you mean?
yeah, DC. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, I think
Okay.
DC's having a power struggle because like you got all these corporate heads that think they're the boss and know better, and they don't know shit. Meanwhile, Kevin
Bro,
Feige is the only. I don't want to say the only one, but he's the main one that actually knows his Marvel lore and is making these moves. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, because
it's not. I think DC has too many hands in the pot.
yeah, because even they games suck, bro. That
Their
Suicide
games
Squad.
always, bro. That shit was trash. It was so bad they're giving niggas refunds back, bro. But that shit was trash.
Man,
But then you got like Batman Arkham Asylum.
amazing.
Bro, I literally first of all I played all three. I
Yeah.
got them all on PlayStation when they came out.
Mm-hmm.
Then when it was on Switch, I got it on Switch because
Mm-hmm.
it had the pad was a detective pad. It was awesome on the Switch. I actually really enjoyed it more on the Switch. And
Cool, cool.
then just recently I got the Switch 2 and they had a sale Arkham the trilogy, all three games for like
Mm-hmm.
they were like 25 or $30. Bought it. Probably the best investment on my Switch was the Arkham Knight games. Because I'm literally playing Arkham Asylum.
So is it 3 or 4?
It's three games.
You got Arkham
Arkham
Asylum,
Asylum,
Arkham
Arkham
City,
Knight. I mean Arkham City, and then
but then you got Arkham Origins, and then you got Arkham Knight. So it's 4.
oh well, those are not in it. It's just these. Cause I think
Okay.
Arkham Knights was a different. Wasn't it a different?
Arkham Knight
I'm
is
trying.
part of that Arkham. Is Arkham Asylum,
Okay, hold
then
on.
Arkham City, and then Arkham Origins came out where it was like Batman, like the origin of Batman, and then there was Arkham Knight. So it's 4 of them.
Okay.
I played all 4, and I would
Okay.
say Arkham City was probably the best.
I like Arkham City. I think that was probably the second one, right?
Yes, that's the second one. That's when
Okay, yeah,
he
that's the
gets
one I like the most.
he gets arrested, and when you play with Catwoman for the first time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like those. I mean, I like that second one the most. I'm trying to see how. It's been so long. So I'm looking. It says Arkham Asylum,
Mm-hmm.
2009. Hold on, let me click this shit. So it's Arkham Asylum, Arkham
Mm-hmm.
City,
Mm-hmm.
Arkham City Lockdown. I guess that's like that was probably
Okay.
like a Switch game or something.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Arkham Origins.
Arkham Origin. Because like it was like around
Okay.
Christmas time. It
Was
was
that the
snowing
one
and
that had
shit.
the Batmobile?
No, Arkham Knight is the one with the Batmobile, and that's the last one. That was the last one.
All right. So they for some reason Arkham Origin is not in that 3 bundle,
Okay.
which is weird. Is Arkham Origin which one? I'm trying to remember because I know I played all of them. I just can't remember them because it's been so long.
Arkham Origin. Arkham Origin is when Batman first became Batman. So like they're talking about Batman as if he's a myth, and
Okay.
and him and I think like one of the first missions you're at the prison, and then the boss fight is Killer Croc, and after you fight Killer
Oh,
Croc,
okay. Yeah. Okay, I remember.
yeah,
I remember.
the
Yeah.
police show up, but he's
Hmm.
not. No, it's like the police are after him, so he flees the scene after he
Yeah.
beats them. So yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
Arkham Origins was good because I think the final boss was Deathstroke. Is that his
Okay.
name?
Yeah.
Deathstroke. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
but
Well,
yeah.
then, yeah, I remember. Well, I got the three. It was Arkham Asylum, City,
And
and
Arkham Knight.
then the one with the
Yeah,
Batmobile.
'cause
Yeah.
they got that same bundle on the Xbox store, but I don't know.
Which I'm surprised they didn't just add the fourth one in there. That would have been perfect.
Perfect.
But I guess because I don't know. I guess because they had to port it. It's probably not ported for the Switch yet. I don't
Well, I
even know
mean,
if it's on the
but
Switch.
they don't have it in the on the Xbox bundle either.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah,
So
it's just
I don't know. Maybe there's something. I don't know. Maybe there's something licensing wise up something wrong.
maybe.
But yeah, I bought that and I've been playing that shit. So I'm having a lot of fun playing that on the Switch.
And they're good. So
Yeah, they are.
so back to the question: why can't you take those guys, those people, those directors, those writers, and have them direct a live action movie?
bro.
Is it
I'm
really?
like,
Is it really that hard, bro?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, bro. They always rebranding and doing all this other shit with all the money they're spending rebranding. They need to just give it to the producers.
It's politics, bro. Once politics
Yeah,
get involved
definitely.
in shit,
I think that's what's wrong with DC is a lot of big wigs involved in.
Yeah, because
like I said, with Marvel is different.
Even the WB multiverses, the game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, if anybody could compete with Smash Brothers, it would be them.
Yeah, they got so many IPs, but they don't do it right.
They got so many iconic. You got Looney Tunes and you got DC superheroes.
They got Steven Universe. They got all types of shit, bro.
And you dropped the ball
always because that game sucks. Shit. I played that game and it is not good.
It's like you get penalized.
I don't like the way they fight it.
Buttons.
Yeah. I don't like the way the fighting is set up. I don't like any of it. It just, I'm like, bro, I like Brawlhalla better than that game.
Yeah.
I think if anybody's gonna do it right, it'd be Brawlhalla.
Yeah.
Like that game is way better than WB first, whatever that shit is. Like that game can be a competitor for Smash if, and I say this vaguely because I play the game on and off. If they do
Valhalla, you talking about
Valhalla? Yeah, bro. I said Brawlhalla. Yeah, Valhalla, whatever that.
I know what Brawlhalla. I don't know the name.
Yeah, Brawlhalla. Yeah, Brawlhalla.
I just want to make sure. Are you talking?
First, I would change that name. That name sucks. But I would do better level designing. The levels in Brawlhalla,
for Brawlhalla,
they're not good.
I agree.
They're basic. They're boring. Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong, some of the levels in Smash Brothers I don't even like. I can't stand about 80% of them shits. Right. If it moves and it does weird shit, I'm not playing on it. I cannot stand the levels that move and kind of just do the most. Like I think, oh god, the worst level in Smash Brothers, the last one that came out, which is the newest one, but it's the oldest at this point, is that goddamn Mega Man level, dog. That Mega Man level is so fucking bad, dog. I don't know if you remember playing on that shit on that recent one, but it's Dr. Wily's lab. And you remember from Mega Man, I want to say is X, the big yellow thing with the eye in the middle that shoots? Bro, it's a fucking terrible level, dog. It's so bad. Anyway, you die on that shit all the time because the goddamn level's killing you, not the people. It's so fucking bad, bro. I can't stand it. But yeah, Brawlhalla did better levels, which I don't know. I haven't played Brawlhalla in maybe like maybe a year because the last time I played it was with Jaden. Mm-hmm. If they did better levels, they would definitely fucking they could definitely keep up with Smash Brothers because it's a good game. And they got a lot of IPs. They had Ninja Turtle, WWE characters, and I think the character designs are cool. You know, they're not too cheesy.
Didn't they have Avatar at one point?
Avatar, yeah, they had a bunch. Yeah, I'm like, dude, like, come on, bro. Like, I was like, nah, they could definitely keep up with them, but.
As far as gameplay and mechanics, Brawlhalla is definitely the first one to compete. But as far as
this is the level.
As far as IPs, man, WB, bro, dang.
Yeah, they fucked up on that.
But
you see this shit right here?
Yeah, I remember him.
That shit, this level right here, oh my god, so fucking bad. This nigga keeps shooting at you. He keeps switching over to the other side. You gotta shoot his eye. It should have been a boss level. I don't know why it sucks, bro. I hate this shit. Oh god, dude. I will every time somebody pick this level, I'll be like, nah, I'm not playing, bro. Better change this level. I'm not doing this shit. That level sucked. But yeah, DC, step your game up, bro. Check this shit out. All right. Was that a topic? Oh my god, that felt like a topic.
No, man, but
that was not.
It was much needed.
Yeah.
It was. I guess it was much needed, you know.
Yeah.
Because we usually start off asking each other how we're doing.
How we're doing? Yeah. Well, quick update. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. All right. I'm doing good, and I got plans to enjoy myself today. And then once I get back home, I'm going to clean up and go to work.
Good. You got to work today?
On some personal projects.
Oh, okay.
On some personal projects.
All right, cool.
Yes.
All right.
How are you, sir?
Everything's cool, man. Real quick, Jaden just had a birthday party. I don't know if you saw that, but his birthday party was the weekend, Sunday, last Sunday.
I did not see the birthday party.
All right. So his birthday party was at his jiu-jitsu gym where he practiced Muay Thai and all his fighting shit. So, which was weird because like I never did a birthday party in a gym. It was always like, somewhere, house, whatever, Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. But yeah, it was like it was interesting to say the least. It was a Fight Club birthday party. And I don't mean that like the movie Fight Club. Like niggas was really fighting. Like, we set up at the gym. There was kids there. Jaden went. And it was weird because I didn't know. I thought we were just using the space. I had no. Well, I kind of had a feeling they probably would, play fight a little bit because there's mats and all this shit, punching bags everywhere. But I didn't know they were actually going to fight all the time. The whole party was just a fight party, bro. Like niggas was brawling on the floor. So, so it was fun and entertaining because like me and Jess are setting up, her uncle and aunt were helping, and his girlfriend was there. And we're setting up, we get the food, we got sandwiches, we got, just quick shit to bite, nothing crazy. And all his friends like start this, some of them were there, they show up. It was like at least, first of all, he told me it was like maybe 10, 15 kids the most. There was probably at least 20 kids there. Or maybe, I don't know, I might be exaggerating, but it felt like there was 20 kids there. It was a lot. And as soon as we all get there, like niggas got on fighting gear. I'm like, the fuck? So, because all his friends, all of them either wrestle, do jiu-jitsu, do Muay Thai, MMA, like they all are into some kind of fighting, whether they're good or not. They're all into something, right? But yeah, it was like 1v20, Jaden versus everybody. Everybody wanted to fight Jaden. It was so weird. Yeah, it was so weird. And it was so entertaining because you get to sit there, you watch. And like as a dad, I'm super proud of him because he's really good. But you get to watch all these kids try to break Jaden down.
And they couldn't.
Bro, they could. They really couldn't. I mean, there was a couple of them that were like good at certain things. Like one was really good at wrestling, like really good. And then there was one that was really good at Muay Thai. But like Jaden's so diverse, he's good at a little bit good at all of them. They were really good at all of them, honestly. And they have a hard time taking Jaden out, bro. He tapped out like maybe 8 of them, the kids altogether. Like, yeah, it was crazy. And all night, bro. This was them niggas was fighting all night. Like, just watching them, I was getting tired, bro. Jeez. Like Jaden was literally fighting all night. Like every couple minutes, they would come out and get the waters and get the Gatorades and the juices and eat, but they'll be right back at it again. I'm like, bro, it was fun. It was fun. I have videos. I'll send them to you some. But there was this one thing, real quick, where his coach was like, "Let's do some birthday punches." So everybody loves doing birthday punches, but not like the little gay shits we used to do. These niggas put on boxing gloves and started punching Jaden in the stomach, like to see, like, condition his abs. Bro, he probably got punched by like 20 kids and took them all like a champ. There was this one guy, his named Austin, though. This nigga's nasty. He got him good though, because Austin is like, he fights. Like he's a pro fighter. He clobbered Jaden on his punch. He got him good. He made Jaden think about that shit. He took it though, but you could tell that one was the one. But yeah, bro, my first Fight Club birthday party, dog, that I've been to, and I helped us create. I ain't even gonna front, bro. I was watching these niggas and I'm like, yo, I could start like a small fight club with these niggas, bro, and like charge niggas to come in and they wrestle and beat each other up. like my entrepreneur brain was just going off in that place. Like, they're like, let's have these niggas right here. I'm like, bro, I could get a little space, get a couple mats on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Get some gloves and just have like a fight, like an amateur fight night. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That stuff will make money, bro. Because when we was doing them amateur boxing matches, yo, it started growing, man.
Yeah, why you gotta stop doing that?
COVID, bro.
Oh yeah, COVID did fuck that shit up, right?
came around and we shut it down. And then once the world opened back up, the boxing club was like, they didn't want to be a part of it anymore. From my understanding, that's what PJ was telling me. He said they didn't want to be a part of it anymore. But man, once white people started walking through the door, I said, yo, we got something, bro. Yo, I mean, we out here in Walton Way, bro. Like, this is not the friendliest of areas.
Yeah,
you know?
It's not safe white area. You know what I mean?
When white people walking through the door enjoying themselves, this is fun. We'll come again. Hey, man, we got something here. What? COVID came around, shut that down. Yep.
Yeah, I swear I was watching them play, and I was like, yo, I can set up like a little fight club where it's not like super violent, but it's more like friendly sparring,
stress reliever.
You know,
get your heart
I don't want
going.
I don't want like niggas to be coming here and be like, yo, I'm gonna knock his brains out. Like, nah, we're gonna spar kind of fight, but there's winners. And I was thinking of like, I'm telling you, bro, I was thinking about it the whole time I was there. I was like coming up, like buying a belt. You know what I'm saying? So like a real championship belt, have niggas come in with fly music and bro, my whole cause I love WWE shit. So like I was thinking about like making it like a mixed fighting where you could come in with whatever skill you want. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, have the protective gear on. And come in for the winning. It'll be 2 match, 3 rounds, 2-minute matches, you know what I'm saying? And just have instead of like if for instance, how they have judges, instead of having judges, if you don't I don't want to say knock, but let's say don't get knocked out, have the audience decide who wins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With like chants and cheers.
Well, see, the only thing about that is
you have to have an audience.
That's not biased. Or the biasness of it, because we tried that one time and it completely pissed the fight off, because one fighter, he had people to show up for him, but the other fighter didn't. So when
I can see how that
so that
that might not work for the beginning. Well, I'll probably just get maybe 3 or 4 random people from the street or whatever, whatever. But yeah, dude, I was thinking about that, but I was like, man, that'd be kind of fun just to watch. Even if I don't make no money off of it, it'd be just fun to have, do interviews, just keep everything, because I do all the video stuff.
And it'd be kind of fun. It's really fun when you do that, bro. It's extremely fun, bro.
Yeah, do it like that where the kids just have, where it doesn't feel like they're gonna be threatened or killed, and they just go in there and they have some fun. You know what I mean? But all right, but yeah, that was it. Birthday party, fight club. We had a ball. It was kind of fun. Kids have fun, so it was cool. So yeah, and then work shit. Dogs and shit. But other than that, everything is cool though. Everything else is cool. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything is going good.
Good. So, I feel like we back on track with the pod now, because bro, we just been going, bro.
Yeah, dude. It's just so much shit going on, but. I try to not miss days, but I know sometimes shit just comes up last minute. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, like for instance, if you have to work, there's not really we can do about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta move it. But yeah, I guess we could just get into these subjects. Then you ready?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
First topic, man. We are talking Gilbert Arenas.
Okay, and now this I don't know much about, so you just have to enlighten me on it because.
Okay,
and I'll just give my opinion on it.
Gilbert Arenas is a former NBA basketball player. He used to play for the Washington Wizards. He was a really good player, and he ended up getting caught with a firearm in the state of New York, which is illegal. So he ended up getting in trouble for that, and it kind of messed up his career. But he did find life after that. He got the Gilbert Arenas podcast. It was actually a good podcast. He had hosts. He had like Stephen A. Smith was on there, Joy Taylor. He get like big name athletes. So There was a report that says Gilbert Arenas arrested for running high stakes poker games, including an alleged Israeli mobster. So
damn. Now, when they say high stakes, they mean like these millionaire kind of guys illegally playing poker somewhere.
yeah,
Okay, because that's what high stakes. When I hear high
high
stakes,
stakes.
I
Yeah,
just that's what that's big wigs and people with money. Because you're not doing this if you're not, you know. If you're doing it, if you're doing it broke, it's just a game. You're doing it with a lot of people with a lot of money. It's high stakes. It's a big deal. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this one paragraph here. It says Gilbert Arenas was arrested on Wednesday after the Department of Justice filed charges against the former NBA star for running a high stakes illegal poker game in Los Angeles. Arenas, which is Gilbert Arenas' last name, along with 5 others, were charged with operating an illegal gambling business, with the group containing an alleged member of an Israeli organized crime syndicate. So,
Damn.
yeah.
But then you ask him, and like, yo, we were just playing poker. Bunch of rich niggas playing poker, bro. I didn't know he was a bad guy.
Unfortunate, man. First, you're a successful NBA star, and then you get caught with the gun, messes you up. Now you're a successful businessman with your podcast and all that, and then you get caught up in this. Now, I did see another report where he says that he's pleading not guilty. So hopefully he beats that charge, and then hopefully, he watches who he's hanging around and what's going on around him.
I mean, what is that? I don't know. Is that like a super big deal? Like doing illegal poker games? Like, is that like a
no?
I mean, what makes it illegal? Like, if it's like a bunch of people actually come in there, like if it's a casino kind of vibe.
The government can't tax it, in my opinion.
That's what it is, right? Yeah. That's what makes it illegal. That like a bunch of rich niggas go down to a basement, play poker for hours with a bunch of other rich people, and they just exchanging money or charging to come in and play, right? I would assume it's when you start charging people is when it becomes illegal, right? Because you're not paying taxes on any of that. Right? I mean, because other than that, it's a poker game.
It's a poker game.
It's a poker game, right?
I mean, if you
they got to do what like they do in Japan. Like if you're gonna do some because they don't gambling is illegal in Japan, but the loophole is that you can play slot machines and you don't get money. You get these marbles, like these metal marble balls that they give you from the slot machine, and then you go and you trade those marbles in for cash. It's so crazy. I don't know. Like it's nuts. Like I'm dead ass serious. Like you win these marbles in these slot machines, and then you go to a different area and you sell the marbles because they weigh. You sell them for I think I don't know if you sell them for cash or you sell them for like credits, and you can use these credits to buy stuff out in the street. But yeah, they should have just did that. Like we don't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would like to host like a gambling thing, but instead of like money, we use like cookies and Snicker bars and stuff like that. I think that would be fun.
I ain't even gonna. I know we talk about this all the time, but it would be dope if we did like a gambling like that, but like with video games, like Smash Brothers or like Mario Kart. You charge niggas to come in, and then like there's a grand prize. You know what I'm saying? That'd be kind of cool. But of course, like, would that be illegal if we charge people to come in and play Smash Brothers in the basement? With a bunch of mob balls.
I don't know.
Like what made? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I have to look it up. So I'm not. Yeah, I'm not so ignorant to it. Maybe there's more to it, but this is just me being ignorant. But like, what makes playing poker downstairs with a bunch of rich niggas illegal? And like I said, I don't know. I'm just saying. But if somebody wants to tell me, that's fine. But is it the fact that maybe they're playing with a lot of money and money's exchanging, or is it because they charge to play?
In my opinion, the government cannot track that money so that they can tax it and get their cut. That's in my opinion.
And that's what I'm saying. Is it what makes it illegal? Is that, for instance, if we're playing a poker game and it's $100,000, game and somebody wins the exchange of that money, or like I'm trying to figure out what makes it illegal. Like, is it because there's a bunch of other things going on there, like a crap table that they maybe are they is it a fake casino? Like, is that what makes it illegal? Like, oh, they charging niggas at the door to come down and play in my grandma's basement, and the money being exchanged around.
What makes high stakes?
I'm just curious because
gambling.
It's like
high stakes gambling is illegal because it involves betting activities conducted outside the boundaries of legal authorization.
Okay, so there you go. So it's playing with big money and nobody can trace it. So if the government not getting a cut or knows where the money's doing, they mad. So it's just
That's what it is.
It's what it is. Like, if you really think about it, because if you just think about it in hindsight, like, let's just say there was 5 of them playing downstairs and they were just playing for big money. Oh, they playing for millions. Like, okay, so what? Like, they're mad because they can't keep up with the dollars. Like, I don't understand that. Like, that's wild to me.
It says this definition encompasses various forms of gambling, including card games and back rooms, which is niggas doing, online betting platforms operating without proper licenses, and other betting activities that do not have the necessary regulatory approval. Which is basically we don't know about the money that's being circulated here. So we
right. So so it's more them than us. It's like they just want to know what we're doing.
Basically,
that's what that is.
That's basically what it is.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So like I said, at the end of the day, he probably didn't even know he was doing anything wrong.
Probably didn't know he was doing. Yeah,
he probably got a bunch of rich friends. Okay, so what? The Iranian, what was Iranian? Israel?
Israeli.
What was the Israeli? All right, so the Israeli gangster probably just like playing poker. What does him being a gangster have to do with anything with playing poker?
So basically,
like, you can be friends with people who are not good people. Like, I'm friends with a lot of people who are not good people.
Let's say I was a billionaire, you was a billionaire, and I know let's say I know Alex, I know Alex, you know Alex, I know Raw, you know Raw. So let's say us four, we billionaires, and we as friends we get together and we play a game of poker,
high stakes
poker. So if I bet $1 million, you bet $1 million, he bets $1 million, he bet $1 million. That's just not billionaire friends having fun with their money. That's considered high stakes gambling.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I was trying to figure out. But I don't want to sound crazy on his, trying to dismiss the shit. But I'm like, what makes it high stake? Like, it just like I don't like it. Just dumb. Okay, so we don't have permission. Okay, so it's like kind of like starting a fighting league without the proper credentials and calling it, UFW, like, oh, you don't have the proper, licensing for fighters and, it's not sanctioned. And I get it. Okay. So it's like that. It's like, you can't just come out and be like, yo, I got a fighting league. Nah, you need to do the proper steps. You need a place. You need to register. You need us to regulate. You need the city to know. Yeah, so I get it. But it's still stupid to me. Okay. I don't know. For all I know, the guy probably didn't even know he was doing he was doing anything wrong, and just I don't want I'm just trying to play both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm would you go to jail if I was a millionaire and I go to one of my old hood friends and I'm like, yo, how much money you got? He's a drug dealer and he has 100,000. I'm like, all right, we're gonna shoot dice, 100,000 on the ground. Let's go. Boom. Is that illegal?
I would assume so. It says the key elements that define illegal gambling are consideration, something of value wagered, chance, outcome determined partially or wholly by luck, and prize, something of value awarded to winners. So yeah, that would be illegal.
So is it? So you can't even play a game and exchange money because it's illegal. But just think about that, bro. Like, I work hard.
I guess it's the amount of money.
That's what I'm saying. So it's the amount, because like niggas bet every day. if I was outside playing, nigga, when I lived in the Bronx there'll be guys outside playing dominoes for money all the time, slamming the tables. The Dominican niggas and Puerto Rican niggas screaming, and they playing for bread, but it's not millions of dollars. It's probably like 20 or 30 bucks or $100, but they like, so if somebody pulled up on them, they going to jail. Like, but I don't know. It just sounds stupid, bro. Just it's niggas. Who cares? With like, it's their money. You know what I mean? Now, I understand if it's like a bunch of illegal drug dealers with drug money that's illegal, then that might be a little bit different because that money's illegal. They're playing, with street money, so that might be a little different. But like, you can't prove it, you know what I'm saying, unless you start doing background checks on everybody and be like, yo, where'd you get $100,000 from, nigga? You work at McDonald's, like, how you got a BMW? That's different. But like, if these niggas are already millionaires and billionaires, like, I don't know, bro.
The government won't they cut, man.
That's the problem, bro. They greedy ass government. They don't want to do shit for you, but they just want to go around and start taking niggas out, like
taking all your damn money.
Bro, don't you got bigger things to do than abolish some rich guy playing with his illegal buddy in the basement of his house? Like, who cares, bro? Like, who cares? Meanwhile, there's casinos out there making gazillion dollars a day, taking niggas no, I'm serious, taking niggas rent money, and they don't have a problem with that. They don't ask them, hey, where'd you get this money from? Is this your rent? Is your kids gonna be homeless next month? Nah, get out of here. They need to do that. You alcoholic? Where'd you get all this money from? Did you steal it from your wife or your fucking son? Did you sell his PlayStation to come out here? Those are the dudes that, you know what I mean? Those are the dudes you need to go after. Not the millionaires who got money to toss around, play a couple. Man, get out of here, bro. This is stupid to me, though. This is just one more thing that makes me mad at just society, bro. Like, we do all the wrong things, bro. Mad at a bunch of dudes playing poker in the basement, getting money, when you got CEOs out here ripping off clients. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Damn right.
Nah. All right. So was that it for that?
That's it.
I hope he gets out.
Yeah,
I don't even care. I don't even care about the gun charge, because fuck New York. Who cares? You need a gun if you're in New York. So fuck New York. I hope he gets out, bro, because I don't even know the guy, but I feel bad for him because I know he's probably like a good guy. He's probably not even. Listen, if I'm rich going to New York, yeah, I'm carrying a gun. No fucks given. I'm carrying a gun because niggas in New York don't care, bro. And now he's playing poker and he goes to jail for playing poker. Like, oh my, get off this guy's dick, bro, for real. Let this guy live. This guy ain't doing nothing wrong. He ain't kill nobody.
Nope.
He ain't steal that money from nobody besides his friends. You know what I'm saying?
He won that, to be honest with you.
He won them. Like, come on, bro. What are we really come on, what are we really talking about here? Let's think about this. Let's think about it.
Ridiculous.
We got bigger problems out there, and we going after this poor guy, bro. We got, like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Let's cut it out. It's dumb. It's dumb, useless stuff. Just the fact that this is a story is stupid. But all right, I guess we do the next story. Let my boy out. I don't even know him, but leave him alone. He ain't doing shit.
Okay, our next topic. Alien vs. Captain America announced at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, this was weird, but I guess kind of cool at the same time.
So this article says Alien vs. Marvel Universe crossover continuation announced at Comic-Con. Fans can expect a nice mix of horror and heroics. Alien vs. Captain America announced at San Diego Comic-Con. First and foremost, I didn't know that Disney owned the Alien and the Predator franchise or IP.
Yeah.
They acquired those IPs when they let's see, the Walt Disney Company's acquisition of 20th Century Fox in 2019 was what first gave Marvel Comics reign over the Alien intellectual property. But the company didn't put it to use until 2024 with Hickman's Alien versus Avengers. So I'm guessing that's Comic book.
Yeah.
It says yeah. Uh, Alien vs. Captain America as a 4-issue limited series set during Captain America's legendary World War II adventures, pitting Steve Rogers against the most terrifying extraterrestrials in cinematic history after the hero's greatest villains unleash xenomorphs on the front lines.
That sounds like something Red Skull will do.
Yeah, it does. That sounds just like Red Skull. But the
Yeah.
cover art is it's pretty dope.
I mean, uh, I, it doesn't sound like it sounds weird, but it doesn't sound like a bad idea. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
Um, the aliens, as we all know from watching Prey and all these other things. I mean, not Prey.
Predator.
Alien versus Predator, is that they were made to be killed. So it's like I don't know, it's like having robots to shoot at, like in video games, like to practice killing. Like that's what they were made for. The aliens made them to hunt and put them on a planet so they can spread and they can be hunted. So it's okay to kill aliens. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're made for.
Yeah.
If you die by one though, because they're so fucking brutal, and obviously you're a pussy. So that's pretty much the gist of it. But yeah, bro, I dig it. I watched that last Alien movie. It was actually pretty good. It wasn't bad. It's almost like I feel like the Alien franchise have ran out of ideas, and it was kind of cool that they mingled with Predators, because if it wasn't for that, I think the Alien franchise would be dead. Because like I said, it was just the same thing over and over again. It was like stuck in space, aliens, stuck in a ship, aliens, stuck in a temple, aliens. So it was always you stuck somewhere, aliens. So it was getting kind of old, but I think Predator kind of changed that narrative. It's like, okay, now what were aliens really for? So they were hunting. We used them to hunt, and they would kill our people. Whatever. There's no real like beginning for them. They were just made for that. So they don't have like a home. You know what I'm saying?
Or
They
they
were
had
just
like
made.
a bigger purpose or whatever.
They don't have like an origin story.
Yeah.
Like they were just made for that. Now, if they came up with an origin story, or like, yo, aliens were a species we found off in the galaxy somewhere, and at one point they weren't so stupid, but real smart, like predators, kind of. Then it would set the scene up. But to me, at this point, aliens were just like breeding rats. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would just we just kill them. Like we'd feed them to snakes. You know what I'm saying? And predators were the snakes. So I think they could revise it using Captain America for some weird reason. But yeah, I can see that happening, especially if they're in the Marvel universe for some weird reason.
Now that they're in the Marvel universe, I'm thinking, bro, you got to fight aliens and the symbiote.
Yeah.
And what
Imagine how crazy it would be if a symbiote took over an alien. That should be wicked.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit would be nuts. But I could see this happening with all the all the universes colliding, and I can see somewhere along the line somebody making a comic book where Marvel collides with the Predator / Alien universe, and then all of a sudden, like, no, which is the one of the symbiote. If anybody's gonna bump into a alien or a predator, it should be No. No will be the perfect No, the symbiote king.
Haven't heard of
The
him.
one that you never heard of? No. Oh man, you gotta look him up. He's the one that runs the symbiotes. Like he was in briefly they mentioned them in that last Venom movie, I think. And that last dance, which was terrible, by the way. But he was in there for a brief moment. Anyway, he has the sword of the one that can kill gods.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
God damn.
Is that the guy you're talking about?
Yeah.
The guy that was in Thor, Love and Thunder.
All right, so he had the sword. but it wasn't him. God Killer. What was it? God Killer. He had the. I forgot the name of the sword. Fuck, dude.
I forget that, but I know what you're talking about. The sword that can kill guys,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. But yeah, if anybody should bump into an alien predator, it'd be no, because he could take over them and use them, and manipulate them and shit. But that'd be a good fight, like symbiotes versus aliens and predators. That'd be dope because they're aliens.
Yeah.
So I think that all makes sense, and then they can introduce them that way. But I don't know. I'm probably going off on a tangent with that one, but Captain America fighting an alien, I think it would make. I don't know why they picked Captain America. That's kind of weird. Like out of all people, I wouldn't pick Cap, but I see why, because he's more like he's the more human of the group, even though he has powers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He'll be the one that's kind of like. He's the Arnold Schwarzenegger of the group. If we look at it, you know what I'm saying? Like he's super strong, but he can still get it killed, kind of vibe.
Like out of all of the heroes, he's the one that's probably like the most relatable human wise. Because
right,
even though Iron Man is Iron Man, but what are the chances of you being a billionaire and being that damn smart and being able to build an iron suit like that? You see what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
But becoming but enlisting in the army and getting a needle stuck in your arm to become a super soldier, that seems very relatable.
Yeah. So it makes more sense for Cap to be the guy to fight.
Well, see,
man,
and maybe not only did, so what did they say, is Captain America the best guy suited for this? Maybe it was which villain could bring this about. Like if so, like would Doctor Doom or Red Skull be more suited to bring aliens, xenomorphs to Earth to try and take over?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
And that's probably how it ended up being Captain America.
Yeah, no, that's why I said it sounds like a Red Skull.
It's definitely Red Skull because his name right, Cap versus the Red Skull sitting right there. So it was definitely him.
Yeah, because he's the. I mean, any other one like Doom, I think they're way smarter than that.
Yeah,
Red Skull seems like the idiot that will go and try to. Yeah. But I think it'd be cool if they do it right. If they don't fuck it up.
Now I'm curious to. What I'm curious about, are they doing just comic books, or are they going to try to take this to a live action movie?
Nah, I'm pretty sure it'll
probably stay comic
book. Yeah, if it got any theatric thing, it'll be an animation series, like one of them shitty animation series that they like doing.
Gotcha.
But I don't think it's gonna go beyond a movie. Beyond a series of a comic book. I think it's just gonna stay there, and that'll be that.
Okay.
Kind of like Power Rangers, and I don't know who they mingled with at one point. I forgot who it was. But yeah, it's gonna be along that line. I don't think it's gonna be anything serious. So we ready for the next one?
Ready for the next one.
All right, kid.
All right. This next one.
Years.
This next one is a very interesting topic. This topic, we're talking about PlayStation and their decision to go third party. Now, this is something that
we called it. I told you, bro.
We talked about this in a earlier podcast, of that
way early.
Exclusivity in video games was going to go away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I think we talked about that on the first season of podcasting.
Yeah, I believe so. But my prediction was it was going to come maybe like 3 more generations of consoles.
Yeah,
man.
You did say. I do remember you saying that. You said it was wild.
Yeah,
I said, like, nah, nigga, it's happening now.
It's happening like super fast because, and this is why the PlayStation going third party is getting such big news, because when Xbox decided that they were going to put their first party games and their exclusive onto the competing platform, which is PlayStation, the PlayStation fanboys was just
they lost.
Xbox is dead. Y'all need to come to PlayStation. PlayStation would never, and yada yada yada. But I said, man, if Microsoft make this move and it is successful, and PlayStation see just how much money they're making doing this, they're going to do it too, because that's what the market dictates. Because these companies are not your friend; they're here to make money. So, as a fan, you're like, yo, I want my exclusive to stay exclusive. The company wants to make money. So if they come out with God of War and God of War only makes 500,000, that's not good for them. And if they could say, hey, we could take we could take God of War and put it on Xbox, and then they end up making 3 million, selling $3 million. Then that's what they're gonna do, because the company's there to make money, not be your friend, and to make you satisfied with every single decision that they make. But the way the news came about was Sony made a job post of they were looking for someone to they were looking to hire someone to manage their games, and how how they want to put them on other platforms such as PC, Xbox, Nintendo, and Steam. And so when the video game world saw that, it just it erupted, man. Because again, and it only got this much attention because PlayStation fans were talking so much trash about how Xbox is dead and yada yada yada. But then when PlayStation announced going third party, those same fans are not as loud, or they don't want to speak on it, and they're saying, and all of the trash they was talking about Xbox, they're not keeping that same energy with PlayStation. So I don't want to make this about like a console war thing. I think this is a I think it's a good thing. I like consoles getting rid of the exclusive. I think it's a really good thing, and I'm going to give a personal example of why I think it's a good thing. So me and my friends, we play Call of Duty a lot, but recently, Call of Duty, the lobbies are filled with so many hackers and cheaters, and bro, it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's why I stopped playing a lot of those games.
It's like the cheating in the game is insane. However, Call of Duty is the only competition it's the only thing that we have right now, and they have no competition. So we're waiting for other games such as Battlefield and things like that to come out. But
I'm waiting for Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, but so what I'm saying is, if just imagine, so let's say Halo was on PlayStation. No, we can play Halo together while Call of Duty decide to fix whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bad thing. I see this as a really this is a really good thing. Or we can play Gears of War or whatever. I see this as a really really good thing for the gaming industry moving forward. So whether you're Xbox, whether you're PlayStation, it doesn't matter. You can pick which console you want to play on and just have fun. But that's my take on it.
Real quick, because I know we talked about this before, but I kind of already knew this was gonna happen, because I felt the winds of change in this shit, bro. I'm telling you, dog, because it was just they were holding out so much. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, "Oh, the new console, this new console." I'm like, bro, I promise you, they're companies, bro. At the end of the day, they're greedy, fat cap companies.
Yes.
They're gonna try to make the most money with the least amount of producing, whatever they can cut back on to save money, they're gonna do. And making one console that can play all your games and everybody still get bank, it's what's gonna happen. If you really think about it, dog, PlayStation and Xbox are becoming almost the same.
Exactly the same.
All right. There's not many games to distinguish the two anymore, besides the Spider-Mans and the what's the other game? The Ghost of Tsushima's, and besides those games, there's nothing else PlayStation has that says we're any better or any worse than Xbox. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? At this point, is pretty much preference, because I have both. I have everything. I have all of them. And if you ask me, yo, if you were to tell me today, if you have all the systems like me, and you told me today, yo, let's play Call of Duty, I'm probably gonna pick up an Xbox control and play it on there, because I like the Xbox control a little better. Now, let's say you told me, yo, let's play a Street Fighter game. I'm gonna pick up a PlayStation controller because I like fighting games on PlayStation controllers better because I feel ergonomically, whatever that fucking word is.
Ergonomic.
Yeah, that the buttons are a little bit more closer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've been playing Street Fighter on PlayStation for years and years, so I'm just used to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm picking up a PlayStation. So what I'm trying to say is that I could have played those games on any system, but I'm only picking these systems because of hardware.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm used to playing them on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like shooting games on Xbox for some weird reason. I like fighting games on PlayStation for some weird reason. Can I play Street Fighter on Xbox and probably still be good? Yeah, of course. I just got to get used to the controls. But that's what I'm saying is like, it's preference at this point. It's not really
Right.
It's not really the software because I could play it. I could pick up my Switch and play it on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you told me, yo, what game you want to play today? I'll be like, yo, I want to play Smash Brothers. Now that's a different story because we have to pick up a Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
And see, Nintendo knows this, and this is the reason why Nintendo is so cheap and holding out on making a really graphically really good system because they know they don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They know they don't have to. They know they could do bare minimum and still make a coin because they got
Nintendo.
got IP for over 30 something years. Meanwhile, Xbox and PlayStation really don't.
Right.
And all the IPs that used to be on PlayStation are all gone and they're everywhere now. So it's not like they held on to anything because they didn't. They ain't hold on to Crash Bandicoot.
Nope.
They ain't hold on to Tomb Raider. They ain't hold on to none of these.
Because even
these franchises,
even Final Fantasy is
gone.
Yep.
So they didn't hold on to any of these franchises like they should have. And then maybe we'll have a different conversation today. Because if you would have told me, yo, what game you want to play on PlayStation that's exclusive to PlayStation that'll make you buy a PlayStation, I would have told you Final Fantasy. I would have told you Tomb Raider. I would have told you Crash Bandicoot and all these games, and I would have told you these things. Tekken, you know what I'm saying? Like all these games were PlayStation exclusives back in the day. Like you didn't play Tekken nowhere else but on PlayStation. You never played it on 64. You never played it on Dreamcast. It was only on PlayStation for years. Now you can play it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not exclusive anymore.
Well,
so it's
exclusivity. Okay, this is my thing about video games. It is so weird because it's the only industry where exclusivity is such a thing. However, exclusivity cuts down your pot. It cuts how much money you can make.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, for instance, if 10 million people are playing it on PlayStation only, and a lot of people have, let's say 5 million people have Xboxes,
right?
They can't play it, and they're not probably buying PlayStations because they probably can't afford both systems. Let's keep it real. A lot of people can't have both because they can't afford both, especially younger kids.
You won't be able to,
and you
afford
won't
them moving
and
forward.
You won't,
have you heard?
Especially nowadays,
the
they're going up. Yeah, I mean, PlayStation 5. This is the first time in history a system that's almost 5 years old went up in price. That's crazy. You never hear that.
The price of the ROG Acolyte, the handheld, the Xbox handheld.
I would imagine it's probably like going to be $500-$600.
No,
it's more than that.
800. The soft, the small,
the white one.
The white one is like 800, and the black one with the more powerful one is like 1,200. And then they're saying consoles moving forward, $1,500 better. So you won't be able to afford both, bro. So this exclusivity thing, it's in your best. If you're trying to make money off of your game, exclusivity is not the way to go.
No,
unless you're Nintendo.
It's hurting developers.
Yeah,
at this point.
Yeah.
So like, if we're only on PlayStation and we get 10 million players here, that's it.
That's it.
Unless we come up with DLC and all this other junk, which by the way is lately DLC is becoming bullshit to me because, bro, just real quick, I was playing Street Fighter and I realized that the game is about 3 years old now, and Sagat just came out.
Bro, I was watching that. He wasn't in the original game.
In my mind, I'm like, yo, I never even noticed that.
That's crazy.
He was never a playable character. because I played with all these other goofy ass characters, and I'm saying to myself like, this is wild. Like I'm like you buy a game and you don't even buy a game. You buy the face of the game, bare minimum, 5 characters, and they all suck. And then I want to play with Sagat. I can't even play with him.
Bro,
I have to buy him.
I saw that.
I have to wait 3 seasons, 3 years to play with one character. Like, tell me in what
and he's such a
area
staple
does that
in that game, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and Akuma came out just last
Yeah,
year.
bro. Listen,
No, not even last year. A couple months ago.
That's terrible because Capcom is usually on top of these shit, bro. So,
and Capcom is becoming the most greediest piece of shit company I've ever dealt with, bro. Every time you buy a Capcom game, it comes with nothing. It comes with absolutely nothing. It comes bare minimum, piece of shit, the gayest shit you ever played. That Street Fighter game sucks. And I only say that because I love Street Fighter, but that is the worst Street Fighter game because there's nothing to do in it.
I didn't buy it.
You play, bro, don't buy it. It's terrible. You might as well just wait for everything to be done with it and then buy it when it comes out, with everything. It's such a bad, it's just bad business, bro. Like, you have to wait 3 years to play with Sagat? Bro, nigga, like, that is the weirdest shit I've ever, bro. If you would have told me back in 1995 when I played Super Street Fighter Turbo, whatever the fuck one was out, that I had to wait 3 years before I could play with Sagat, I would have been like, yo, suck my dick, bro. You bugging. I'm not buying this game. Bro, 3 years
that blew my
to play
mind.
with Sagat. Almost 2 years to play with Akuma. Bro, and they give you all these other whack-ass characters, bro.
Akuma, I can understand because Akuma is somewhat of a outlier character in Street Fighter. So he might be in there, he might not be. But Sagat, he's a bona fide character. Like, he is a staple character in that game. So for him not to be
always in the game,
not for him to be a playable character in the game, bro. That I say, what is they just not putting him into the game? That's crazy.
Just now, dog. Just now. And he looks great. Oh yeah, amazing. He do. His character design looks really good. His
trailer.
I hate what they did with Ken. Oh my god, Ken and Ryu look like homeless, like karate people. Like that whole. I don't know that whole game. I don't know what bunch of idiot fuckboys they hired to design that game, but they need to fire all. That game is so trash. And I only say that because I love Street Fighter. I absolutely love Street Fighter.
I can.
But that game is made with, bro. I'm not even gonna kid you. They sprinkled a little bit of gay juice in that shit because that game is terrible. I promise you, there's at least 4 or 5 people on that design team that are DEI hires or LGBT community people because that game is it's more flamboyant than fun. It's not good, bro. It's not good.
Street Fighter is not the okay. If you are going to do inclusion, I don't think Street Fighter is the way to go for that.
It's not. There's this guy named Jamie in the game. I don't know if you're familiar with the game at this point, but there's this guy named Jamie in the game, and he's a good character. Like, aesthetically, his vibe, everything is good, right? Mm-hmm. His fighting is good. He does the drunken master fighting. Mm-hmm. He's that guy. Mm-hmm. But as I started playing with him, I don't know if he's gay. I don't know if he's just real feminine. I don't know if he's I don't know the character. Like, he talks weird. It's like,
so he's like Jason Momoa.
Yeah, bro. Like, you don't know if he's just. And I'm playing with him, and I'm like, yo, he's such a good character, but like, I can't get used to playing. Like, and I get it. If you want to include, I always said, make your own characters. That's fine. If Jamie is that character, that's fine. But I'm like, there's just too much of that in the game, bro. Mm-hmm. It's like almost everybody besides Ken and Ryu looking like bums has a gay vibe to them, and it drives me insane. And I'm not mad at it.
You say Ken and Ryu got a gay vibe to them?
No, they're the only ones that don't. They just look like bums.
Well, okay.
Like, it's almost like they disrespected all the main characters. I can put in all these new characters.
I can respect the attempt at what they're trying to do with Street Fighter.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I can respect
but
it. I just
as far as Ken and Ryu go, I'm not talking about the other stuff.
Yeah,
as far as
it was just too much of it, bro. Too
like
much.
them trying to change the look of the character to kind of give the fans who've been playing this game for so many years, try to give them a new feel about the character, and try to make them feel like the character is growing as we're growing too. Okay, so I can respect that, right?
Okay,
I can
so
respect that. Now maybe it
yeah,
didn't work how they wanted it to, but I respect the attempt. I like the attempt, right? But this didn't work. But because it's like Mortal Kombat, like the characters got old, they introduced like
right,
kids and things like that. So I can respect the attempt. I can respect it.
yeah.
Now, whether it really worked,
So this is
is
nigga.
that the character right there?
So this is a character in the game. He's the announcement guy.
Mhm.
This is the first thing you see when you start playing the game. Is this guy explaining shit to you? So he's obviously a black character with blue hair,
Bro, you
and
you don't even
and
you don't have many
I
black characters in the game.
and then you make him gay.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it just annoys me because it's like, why you don't make this character like white
right.
or Asian? But let me switch gears. Let's forget about. So that was strike one. All right. Strike two was this is the guy I was telling you right here, Jamie. Super great character. I think I want to say he's Chinese. Is his origin story. But look how his character design is like super, and then like even his talking and everything is just super gay. And like I said, fine, I'm okay with that. Not even mad at that. But then like you play with other characters, like even damn, where's this other character at? Oh, I think this is him right here. Even him, his name is I think Luke, and he just looks like dumb. It just everything. I'm like, and then you got okay. So then you got this girl. She's like the man guy of the group, a man girl, whatever you want to call her. She's but she's like a Zangief kind of character,
Right.
super strong, but just into girls because she looks like a guy, and that's the vibe. It's just too much. Like look at this one. Like you understand? Like so you get what I'm saying, right? Like it's just and then you got these characters, which is fine. They ain't really do, but it's just like what was the it was almost like let's make it as gay as possible, but just throw.
She didn't strike me as gay.
No, that's the thing. Her character is good. She's one of the few characters that are not they ain't drizzle, DEI on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, dude, it's just crazy. But the announcer, like this is literally the first thing that pops up into your face is this shit. And as soon as it happened, bro, I'm like, I can't, dude. It's just too much, man. And it's a lot. It's in your face all the time. You know what I'm saying? But these are oh, damn, I'm trying to say. So these are the most of the main characters you get up front. She's good. I don't really care. She's good. I mean, they got decent characters. E Honda, they got the DJ Dalzine, but then like they sprinkled a lot of that shit. And like I said, I'm cool with that because they put exclusivity in it. But then they make the main characters just look old and like weird. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I was just over the shit.
Yeah.
I was over. And then Sagat came out 3 years later. Bison came out 2 years later. Akuma 2.5 years. So it was like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, why are we waiting years to play with a character, bro? Like, come on, man. Capcom, do better, bro. Like this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
I understand if it was new characters, but what they did was they gave us all the new characters that nobody was gonna like up front. Left Ken and Ryu because they have to. Because if I buy a Street Fighter game and Ken and Ryu are not in the game, I want a refund. So of course they give you Ken and Ryu. They have to. But then they give you all the new guys that suck, and then all the good guys that you want, you get them later. Piss me off, dog. So yeah, exclusivity
It's definitely a thing of the
is
past.
yeah, dude, definitely, dog. I think Xbox is on a roll. They're gonna. It's gonna be in 10 years, maybe less, but I call 5 to 10 years where it's like you don't even buy a console no more, dog. You just buy one thing,
But
and both PlayStation and Xbox is gonna be on there. Nintendo's gonna be the only one making their own console still.
but the
Don't be surprised if there's a merger
no, I wouldn't. But
in the next couple
the
years.
landscape of gaming is definitely changing. But see, we are the fossils in this, and we don't realize it. See,
Yeah,
we
dude.
are the console generation, where the younger generation is a multi multi-platform device, right?
Yeah,
So for us is Xbox, is PlayStation, is Nintendo, but for the kids it's a tablet,
it's
it's a
tablets and
phone.
phones,
And
and that's crazy
yeah,
when your phone can play your game just as good as your Xbox,
yeah,
and you're spending $600-700 on the Xbox, but yet Fortnite plays just as nice on your phone.
right.
And that's why, because they know how to graphically dumb down shit to make it look good on everything. So you really not gonna need consoles soon. You just buy this
Well,
little, you buy a little box and you plug it into your
I'm
TV, and all your graphics are
I
right
will
there.
say this. I will say this because I won't say that you don't need the console. This is my prediction. It seems as if you don't need the console. So the console is going to go away for a generation or two. But then you're going to realize just how convenient the console makes gaming. Because when you have like a tablet or a phone, whatever, it does everything, right? So you got family photos, you got your work stuff on there, you got your vacation stuff, and you got all of this stuff in the way before you can get to the game. And then you're going to download the game, you're gonna have to delete this, and you have to delete that. I don't see people spending 15, $2,000, $3,000 on a gaming computer and then turning around and buying another computer for schoolwork and all that.
Yeah.
So I think with the console, it will go away. It will go away. But once it goes away, people are going to see just
You're gonna miss
yeah,
it.
you're going to see just how
You're gonna
convenient
miss
it
it.
made video games, because you cut the console on
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
video games.
yeah. No, I
So
got you.
I do
But
think, but I do think that the console is going to go away for a while though.
yeah, I think it's gonna go away and maybe reemerge with a smaller. Like, I think at this point, the only thing you need is a controller, something that puts out the graphics, and an HDMI cable, power cable. I think when they start realizing, like, yo, we don't, once physical games disappears, and I'm sure it's gonna happen. Once physical games is 100% gone, and we're downloading and streaming, there's gonna be two ways to play. You either buy this little box that's literally just a video card with an HDMI port and a controller
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna play and download all your games
Mm-hmm.
into it with a memory card and all that shit, or memory in it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can stream everything off all your devices. You know what I'm saying? Your TV, your tablet, PlayStation app, I mean Xbox app, because that's where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it's gonna. That's what I see
And
the next wave.
I definitely see that, but I would hate that so much because
Yeah, I agree.
you
It takes the fun out of going to the store,
and not a,
getting a game for cheap,
yeah,
or thinking you got a game
yeah.
on a deal.
And,
It's taking all that shit out.
and not
It's
only that, but you're paying more for less. Like they definitely going
yeah,
with streaming, they're going to charge you for the internet and the streaming and the memory that you need. It's like this cloud. They're going to charge you for that cloud space, bro. They are going to charge you for that
yeah,
cloud space, bro. And
yeah.
I'm just not looking forward to that. It's like because like the hobby is getting way too expensive, because the very next Xbox console, you're telling me I'm going to pay $1,500 for it.
I don't think that's gonna work. I'll be surprised if they. You know what's gonna happen? I think they're gonna get greedy. And I don't know if you. I mean, we were young, but in the '80s, when they thought the same thing they thought now,
Mm-hmm.
they were thinking now. In the '80s, this happened. They thought, oh, People want to play games at home. They putting up money for Nintendos. All right, we're gonna make a TurboGrafx 16 and a new Atari and charge niggas $600. A TurboGrafx 16 was almost $700 in 1990 something or whenever it came out, 80 something.
Jeez.
Bro, it flopped. Nobody could afford that. Nobody wanted to buy it. So I think history is gonna repeat itself. I think if the next systems are, let's just say $1,500, I think the game industry is gonna crash. And I hope it does because it really needs to.
Yeah,
So
it does.
so these companies can understand, kind of like the housing market. Like in the early 2000s, this shit crashed because niggas is not paying $200,000 for a house made out of fucking straws. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with the games. Like, yeah, I'm not, bro. As soon as game consoles go above $800, $900, you can count me out, dog. You can count me out. I'll buy that shit when it's on sale at Ross for $300. I ain't fucking with you, bro.
You randomly shopping in Ross and you see it sitting over there.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I swear to God, I will not, bro. Look, I used to buy cell phones every year when they came out because they were affordable. I was making decent money. Me and Jess used to get cell phones every year like clockwork because it was fun. We used to love going out. Oh, new iPhone. Well, not me, but she liked the new iPhone. New iPhone, boom, get it. We had all new iPhones every year. I had to, bro. You can ask anybody that knows me, nigga. I had every new Android phone that was busting that year. I had the Note when it came out. I had the G1. Man, I'm talking about I was pioneering niggas when it came to new phones. Like some people didn't even know what kind of phone I had because they didn't know what it was because I just had it. I would get it day one.
I kind of sort of remember that when I first met you because you had a phone that like it folded or something like that.
Yeah, bro. I had all nigga. My phones flipped, folded, went upside down. Bro, I always had crazy cool phones, bro. But I stopped doing that. One, I got a little older and I just got tired of keeping up with all the technology. I still do, but I don't go out and get them anymore for two reasons. One, they don't interest me anymore. Like I think cell phones have maxed out interest. They all look the same. Bro, iPhones haven't changed since like I don't even know. They all look the same. Yeah. They're not fun to look at. I feel like they're all boring. I feel like
Android be trying to copy iPhone sometimes, and I don't like that shit. Like if I want an iPhone, I'll go buy an iPhone, bro. Like give me Android.
I feel the same. Yeah, and I think Android. I don't know. I think it used to be fun, bro. Even the downloads, like when they updated UIs, it was fun. I couldn't wait. They always had cool names like ice cream and cookie and Kit Kat and Buttercup and all these things had cool names. Then all of a sudden it became like boring. Yeah, like everything became so boring. So cell phones are boring to me. There's no iPhone you can sell me. I wouldn't buy an iPhone if it was the only phone on earth.
I wouldn't either. Right?
I wouldn't have. I'd rather not have a phone. I swear to God, I would not buy an iPhone if it was the only cell phone on earth. I wouldn't. I'd get a walkie-talkie and just walkie-talkie.
Bro, you know what? Like that might be the new wave, bro. You might need to get a damn walkie-talkie, bro.
I get a walkie-talkie with a SIM card in there, and you just hit me up on that shit. But I would not get an iPhone if it was my last line of defense, nigga. If you put a gun in my face and told me you buy an iPhone and you die, just kill me. I don't want it. I don't care for them. I don't like them. They suck. Android is on the way, dog. The only reason why I still have Android because it's still free. Like when I say free, I can still do whatever I want. And I always laugh at iPhone people when they go, "Yo, look what my phone can do now." I'm like, "Oh, that's cute." But I have a foldable phone right now. I have the Fold 5. They're on 7. The reason why I haven't had a 7 yet is because the price of the phones are just out of this world, bro. Yeah. I don't want to pay $1,500 for the same phone because you made it thinner and there's a new chip in it. I just don't care. So me 10 years ago, about 10 years ago, from buying a phone, and I was excited because I would buy a phone every year. Like I used to love it. It was like almost like buying a pair of shoes for me. I love it. oh, we gonna go get this new phone. I will wait. Release date, pre-orders, all that shit. Mail the phone. Boom. Because I had the money. Phones were $500, $600, $700. Then they started going to 8. And I'm like, okay, we can still do 8. 9. I'm like, oh, fuck that. Now they're 15, 1200.
Yeah.
My fold is about $1,750. So now that I can't pay off the phone, I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to because I don't want to buy another one. I used to pay off those phones in less than a year to do the trade-ins. And, I would sell them. I would make money off my used phones because they was so pristine. Jessica always takes care of her shit. I will sell a used iPhone for like, if it costs $800, I would sell it for like $200-300. That was a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So I made a little bit of money and sold it. But now I can't do that. Every year, $1,200, $1,700. Like, no, I don't. So I skip 2-3 generations sometimes now.
Yep.
So they lose their money because like a lot of people don't want to. It's not exciting anymore because now it's costing.
Yeah.
If phones were less than $1,000, I would go buy a new one every year because I just love buying new shit.
This is America.
But I'm not going to buy a new phone every year if it's the same phone, thinner, with a different color, a different chipset. Nah, bro, I'm good. I'll wait 2 years, 3 years. Now you don't get my money until every 3 years. $1,500 for a phone? That's nuts, nigga. I could buy a small little car with that shit and crash it into a bank. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. But yeah, nah, fuck with that shit.
They wild.
All right. So what's next? Oh, changing gears.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we can keep this shit short because I know you're about to go see the movie.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this real quick before I forget. I like the movie. I think it was a story that needed to be told, but it's not my favorite movie. It's not. It's not action packed. Is what I'm saying. So don't. I just want to let you know. Don't go in there thinking it's gonna be like Endgame. See, and I think that's what I think. A lot of people are fucked with these new Marvel movies. They're expecting Endgame money, and these new movies don't have Endgame money. They don't have Endgame characters. These are just stories that need to be told, so the bigger picture could be told, if that makes sense. So I keep telling everybody, do not go to these movies expecting Endgame fighting. It's not happening. You're not getting Endgame fighting. You're barely getting Spider-Man fighting. It's just, it's a story that needs to be told. That to me. Now, put that aside. The movie visually is amazing. Really good. Galactus looks amazing. They did a great job with him. I just wish, Galactus is almost like Superman. You know how we were saying about Superman?
Yeah.
Like it's super hard to portray Superman because he's so strong and we know he's invincible. Galactus is almost the same vibe.
Right.
Like we know Galactus is a big goony nigga. Like, but you can't do much with Galactus because he's a planet eater. He doesn't fight. He's not a fighting entity.
Right.
He's not. He's a planet eater. He destroys planets. He eats them, and then he's like goes to sleep for another 100, million light years until he reaches his next planet. Like, so that's where Silver Surfer comes into play. You know what I'm saying? So Silver Surfer is the fighting guy, but even Silver Surfer is a little too strong for everybody because he has
the cosmic power,
like a smidget of cosmic power. You know what I'm saying? But he's super stronger than everybody on Earth.
Is Silver Surfer is a female in this one though, right?
And this one, she's a female, and I'm not mad because I know there's different versions of Silver Surfer, and there's different versions of Galactus's heralds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at it. He gets them from all different walks of life, so I was okay. They didn't make her a girl to make her a girl. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't act like a girl. She's actually really just girl looking, but she's like a dude. You know, like it's just like I don't even want to say a dude. She's just like an alien. She's just there. She's not acting like a girl. She's not putting in nothing like that makes her feel any less or any more than the regular Silver Surfer. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
She's doing her job, and that was it. But yeah, Galactus is that guy that you can't. It's hard to portray on a big screen.
Got you.
Maybe in a cartoon, but not on the big screen. But like I said, he looks amazing. I love the way they made him look. He looked awesome, and you know, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a story that needs to be told, and it's being told because at the end of the day, they had to make room for the most iconic nepo baby ever, which is Frank, which is little Frankie, Frank Reeves or whatever. But because we all know he's like one of the most strongest. At this point, they calling him mutant. And because you can, I don't know, you might see that they're throwing around the word mutant a lot because obviously Disney and Marvel is gearing up for the mutant invasion, so they're throwing around mutant more. They're not throwing around enhanced human like they used to. Mutant is a thing, and Franklin Richard is going to be the first. I want to say mutant in the MCU if you really think about it. Even though they already showed like Xavier in like the other movies, you know, but I think he's gonna be the first one to really kick it off.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, and you do know the significance of Franklin, right?
No, that's the child of Reed and Sue.
The child, yes, he is. If I was you, I mean, you don't have to do it now, but like maybe after you watch the movie, go to YouTube and do some homework. But he is super significant to everything that's gonna happen the next 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? He's the buildup that's gonna make the universe come together. Because this nigga can make his own universe in his thought, in a thought. Anything he thinks he can make physical. Yeah, he's really strong. He's like an alpha omega mutant, dog. He's the one that helps create Doom's battle world or whatever that shit is. That's why Doom is gonna. You'll see, but just do some homework afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it there because anything else I say is gonna fuck the movie up for you. And
well, since you said it's not that much fighting, I don't think I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah, it's a couple of fight scenes, but I felt like they fast forward a lot to get to Galactus. Like they really fast forward, bro. Like at the beginning, yeah, they fast forward a lot, so they don't show. So this is the first movie where their universe is separate than the MCU we know. They're not in that MCU universe,
but they come to that universe. Or no,
not in the movie, but they travel through. It's hard to explain it, but they travel. Galactus has been to, I think, a bunch of universes, but the Fantastic Four have been to different parts of of space, of planets. I don't. Well, actually, I could be wrong. I think I am a little wrong. I think they've been to different universes, but I don't think they understood what that meant. You just got to watch the movie. It's super hard to explain, but Reed Richards, I think, understands that there's universes, but they haven't cracked that code yet. He's learning how to teleport shit at this point.
So in the movie, in the Fantastic Four movie, they're in their own universe, but in was it the Thunderbolts? They come to this universe or no?
It's I don't know. I don't think so. No, I don't think that's how that's. See, I did I watch it? I haven't even watched the Thunderbolt movie yet. Now I thought about it. Damn. But no, Fantastic Four is in their own universe, and somebody's gonna come to their universe from our universe or from our universe. I just don't know what universe they're in yet because, bro, you got to just go see. When you go, you'll see. Okay. You'll see. Like I said, the movie's good, but it's story driven, so you have to pay attention to everything they're talking about because it could get a little confusing.
Okay.
But I'm gonna leave it there, so I don't fuck anything up. And I gotta watch Thunderbolts. I gotta see if that shit's on anything yet.
Okay. Real quick.
I forgot.
Real quick, just before we go, Eyes of Wakanda, I believe, is supposed to premiere tomorrow. No. Let me see.
Is that
Eyes of Wakanda.
the cartoon shit?
No. August the 6th. I'm sorry. August the 6th.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the animated series.
The animated, yeah. I hope it's good because they do Marvel does shitty animation.
It looks good.
Okay.
It looks good.
Well, it's supposed to be canon to the universe, so we'll see. I'm pretty sure they're going to use this as a, instead of doing a Wakanda movie and doing all that shit, they're probably doing it this way because it'd be a lot easier to kind of fix that timeline, because with Boseman dying and stuff like that, they had to kind of fix all that shit out.
Okay.
But but yeah, just check it out. I think you'll like it. It's not a bad movie, but it's just not
action packed.
Endgame vibing. Yeah, it's not action packed. It's not even like Iron Man action packed. Tell you the truth, because Iron Man had some good fight scenes.
So what have you seen? Captain America: Brave New World. You seen that one?
Yeah, I saw that. It's
less than that.
It's kind of the same. I want to say, like, I've noticed Marvel has been, when it came to fighting scenes, they've been dumbing them down a lot. Like, I would say if I had to pick the two fight scenes between Galactus and Thor and Cap and Red Hulk, I would probably pick Fantastic Four.
Damn.
It was a little bit better for me.
Okay.
I think they've ruined that fight scene with Red Hulk and Cap, bro. They could have this. It was like,
yeah, it was.
I'm like, bro,
cheesy, man.
I seen regular Hulk beat the fuck out of everything, and they had a hard time controlling him. You mean to tell me little old? And this is nothing against Cap, because I like him as Captain America, but we all know he's not
Steve Rogers,
super soldier
Steve
Cap.
Rogers,
yeah, like he's regular human Cap. So it's like there was something, and I get like he had the Wakanda kind of like outfit on. So a lot of people were like, why is he not dead when he? And a lot of people didn't realize, and they emphasized it a lot in the movie, is that every time he got hit, you saw the purple on his vest, and I'm like, oh, I see what they're doing here. So yeah, all his gear was Wakanda gear, just in Captain America outfit. So he was literally, he had a Black Panther outfit on. Yeah, the wings at least. The wings was sucking up, because everything he blocked with the wings turned purple. So I'm like, okay, I see why he's not dead yet. And then when he did that thing at the end where he cut him, I'm like, okay, I got you. He's not dying because he got Wakanda technology. So I'm okay, I get you. But I hope they give him the serum. I want him to have the serum. I think he should take it. So he can at least keep up with the rest of the crew, because he's gonna need it for the next movie. There's no way he's gonna survive a doomsday battle. Doctor Doom battle. He's going to demolish that guy. Doctor Doom is just that guy, bro. Like, he's
very destructive.
He's Thanos statue. Even though he's a human, he's like Kane. If not stronger. You know what I mean? He figured out a lot more shit.
Yeah.
But I'll leave you with that so you can figure that shit out.
All right.
But that'll be the end of the pod, I guess.
Yep. Good pod, man. Good pod.
Yeah. I'm thinking I really want to do a pod where we just talk about just random things instead of being more like this with the audience, because I know that when we talk about random things, we get more views and get more people engagement. So I was thinking maybe we'll come up with some ideas to just do a random pod where it's just like we just talk for like 30 minutes about some random shit, just one subject.
Okay.
Kind of like what we do now, but just like end it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha.
But because like I said, when we talk about movie shit, we could just do that, like talk about one subject and just kill it and just put it out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like if we had more time, it'd be cool to do it that way. But I know we don't, but whatever. I would like to do one like that and one off pods.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure we'll get to it when we get some time. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully things will change soon and we could do some more pods, but we'll get there. But until then, I'm Ninja.
I'm XP Early Bird.
And we are out of here.
Peace. And pepperoni. Because I am hungry.